Bollywood actors are infamous to get into trouble with the law. Somehow, some of these famous celebrities get embroiled in aspects of day to day life which don't go very well with India's law and order. Discussing these cases where actors slip up big time, here is Tried and Refused Productions, with top 10 Bollywood actors who got into trouble with the law. Inder Kumar. The actor who has starred in supporting roles in movies like Khiladiyon Ka Khiladi and Wanted, on 25th April 2014, Kumar was arrested by the Warsaw police after a woman registered an FIR alleging that he had raped and assaulted her. He was charged under Section 376, 324 and 506 of the Indian Penal Code. On 9th May, the police asserted that the medical report supported that the woman had been raped as well as assaulted. Kumar has denied the allegations, saying that he had consensual relationship with the woman. On 10 June, Kumar was granted bail. John Abraham. The Dhoom star has an obsession with bikes, and this very passion led him to some major trouble. In April of 2006, John Abraham crashed his Suzuki Hayabusa motorbike into a bicycle and injured two people. Since no fatal injuries were caused to the victims, John was granted bail by the Bombay High Court after a Bandra court had sentenced him to 15 days of imprisonment for rash driving. FARDEEN Khan. In May of 2001, actor FARDEEN Khan was caught attempting to buy cocaine. Khan's case was that since he was trying to buy a small quantity of the drug for personal consumption, he fell under Section 27 of the NDPS Act, which dealt with illegal possession in small quantity for personal consumption of any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance or actual consumption of such a drug. First-time offenders caught under Section 27, like FARDEEN, availed immunity from prosecution under Section 64A of the NDPS Act, provided they undergo de-addiction treatment. Saif Ali Khan. In 2012, Khan was reported dining with wife Kareena and friend Amrita Arora at Taj, Mumbai, when guests at the nearby table complained that they were creating a ruckus. Though the restaurant management requested Khan to calm down, he apparently did not accede to the request and allegedly assaulted the complainants Iqbal Sharma, a South African businessman, and an elderly man. Saif allegedly threatened them and subsequently punched Sharma in the nose, fracturing it. The NRI businessman also accused Saif and his friends of hitting his father-in-law Raman Patel. Saif, on the other hand, said that Sharma made provocative statements and used abusive language against the women accompanying him, which led to the ruckus. The actor was booked for assault under Section 325 of IPC and got arrested only to be released in bail. MAMTA Kulkarni. The actress who had a successful career in the 90s with movies like Krantiveer, Karan Arjun and China Gate has got herself into a lot of trouble over the years. A non-bailable warrant has been issued by a special court against former Bollywood actress MAMTA Kulkarni and the alleged international drug mafia Vijay Giri aka Vijay Goswami in a 2,000 crore drug bust case. Based on the confession of an arrested accused, Hirai said that Kulkarni and Goswami are main culprits in the case and had set up a well-oiled drug cartel. From producing raw material of ephedrine from India to a well-planned transportation and manufacturing of methamphetamine in Kenya, the duo was involved in the entire process. Goswami, who got busted through a sting operation conducted by the US Drug Enforcement Agency officers, is in US custody, while MAMTA is absconding. SOORAJ Pancholi. Jia Khan's suicide was news that shocked everyone in the country, and her discovered and supposedly written suicide note gave us more questions than answers. From statements about depression, a rocky relationship, and an aborted child, the entire letter put a lot of attention on the influence Jia Khan's ex-boyfriend Sooraj Pancholi had in her life. This brought a whole lot of mystery in the case as he found himself behind bars on June 10, 2013 for allegedly abetting Jia Khan's suicide, which means played a part in encouraging her to commit suicide. He was later released on bail and the case is still ongoing. SHINEY AHUJA. The gangster and life in a metro star was at the pinnacle of his career, but it all came crashing down. In June of 2009, Ahuja was accused of rape by his maid. In court, the maid retracted the charge she said that laid against him and stated that the act of sex had been consensual. However, the trial court judge refused to accept the retraction and convicted Ahuja based on circumstantial evidence. In 2011, Ahuja was sentenced to 7 years of rigorous imprisonment. Ahuja filed an appeal against his conviction in the Bombay High Court. The court stated that this sentence until his case could be decided in the High Court. Several hearings have been held and the case is pending. Meanwhile, the maid has been prosecuted for perjury. Amitabh Bachchan. In 1986, a $285 million contract between the Government of India and Swedish arms company BOFORS was signed for the supply of 410 155mm field howitzers. In 1987, Swedish radio alleged that BOFORS paid illegal commissions to top Indian politicians and key defense officials to seal the deal. It was the biggest arms deal ever in Sweden. The scale of the corruption was far worse than any that Sweden and India has seen before, and directly led to the defeat of the Gandhis' ruling Indian National Congress Party in the November 1989 general elections. Somehow, Amitabh Bachchan's entry into politics with the Indian National Congress and his resignation 3 years later coincidentally was at the same time his name got associated with the Bofors case. The Swedish whistleblower in the case gave Bachchan a clean chit in 2012, but the actor said he had to live under the burden of deceit and lies for a long time. The actor said, "When my family and I were loaded with accusations of the Bofors scandal, they painted every aspect of our existence with the darkest colors ever. 25 years later, the prosecutor in the event makes public the truth. The name of the Bachchans were planted. 25 years later." Sanjay Dutt. Bombay suffered a series of serial bombings in 1993. Dutt was among several people associated with the Bollywood who were accused of involvement. Dutt was accused of accepting a delivery of weapons at his house from Abu Salim and co-accused Riaz Siddiqui, who had also been implicated in relation to the Mumbai blasts. It was claimed that the weapons formed a part of a large consignment of arms connected to the terrorists. In April 1993, he was arrested under the provisions of the Terrorist and Disruptive Activities Act. Dutt was granted bail by the Supreme Court of India in October 1995, but was re-arrested in December 1995. He was again released on bail in April 1997. The case came to court in 2006, and during the period of 06 and 07, Dutt spent 7 months in Arthur Road Jail and Pune Prison on 3 occasions for the offences. On 31st July 2007, the TADA court sentenced Dutt to 6 years rigorous imprisonment for illegal possession of weapons and cleared him of charges relating to the Mumbai blasts. In March of 2013, the Supreme Court upheld Dutt's sentence, 18 months of which he had already spent in jail during the trial. He was given 4 weeks to surrender to the authorities, the court having refused to release him in probation due to the severity of the offence. Sanjay Dutt was subsequently incarcerated in Yerwada Central Jail to complete his jail term. After serving his sentence, Dutt was released from Yerwada Central Jail on 25th February 2016. Salman Khan. The Dabangg superstar has had his fair share of trouble with the law. In 1998, the case involved the alleged killing of a deer when Salman Khan and his co-stars, Saif Ali Khan, Sonali Bendre, Neelam and Tabu were shooting for Hum Saath Saath Hain in the forest near Jodhpur. In 2007, Salman had spent a week in Jodhpur jail before the court granted him bail. Besides the cases of poaching of endangered antelopes under Wildlife Protection Act, a case under Section 3 of 25 and 3 of 27 of the Arms Act was filed against Khan for allegedly keeping and using firearms with expired license in the poaching of black bucks. After a series of appeals and jail sentences, Salman Khan was acquitted in the black buck and chinkara poaching cases by the Rajasthan High Court on Monday of 24 July 2016. On January 18, 2017, Salman Khan was acquitted by a Jodhpur court in an Arms Act case linked to the killing of the black buck in Rajasthan. If that wasn't enough, on 28 September 2002, Khan was arrested for rash and negligent driving after his car ran into a bakery in Mumbai. One person was sleeping on the pavement outside the bakery, died, and 3 others were injured in the mishap. On 24 July 2013, he was formally charged with culpable homicide in the case, to which he pleaded not guilty. On 6 May 2015, Sessions Judge D.W. Deshpande convicted the actor for culpable homicide, not amounting to murder, and sentenced him to 5 years in prison. In December 2015, though, Khan was acquitted of all charges from the case due to lack of evidence. And that was the list, guys. Write it down in the comments below if there were some video ideas that you have for our channel. It's very important that we exactly do what you want. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you so much for watching.